The Lord, this Trinitarian God, we're told is compassionate. Aren't you glad he's compassionate and he's helpful? See, God sees you. He knows you. And then he takes a step back and gets it all, you're all on your own. No, he responds to you. He sees you. He knows the hurt, and then he responds to you. I was watching a movie with my wife recently called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. It's about a kid, I think he has Asperger's, and he is, it's his dad. It's a fictional story based on a book. His name is Oscar. And his dad dies in the 9/11 tragedy in the Twin Towers. And Oscar is this creative kid, but he throws temper tantrums at times. He's uncontrollable at times. And in his grief, in the movie, you're trying to understand the grief of this little, 7, 8, 9-year-old kid. And he finds a key in one of his dad's possessions. And he believes that he has been called to find out where this key goes to, and that this key is his dad leaving a message for him to figure out what that message is. And the whole movie is about this kid running all over New York City at the age of 9 years old to all these different strangers' homes. Because he's going to each different home where he's found out that their last name is Black. And so he looks up all of the people with the last name Black in New York City and starts going to each of those homes to find out, do you understand where this key came from? Do you know where this key came from? And he comes up with this whole system to do it. And it's this whole journey. And it's a movie where I'm trying not to cry the whole time. I had a headache when it was over. And the whole time I'm wondering, because his mom is still alive, where's his mother? No one lets their 9-year-old kid run around New York City. I wouldn't even let my wife run around New York City by herself. And this little kid, door to door. Hey, door to door. This is so unrealistic. This would never happen, not in a million years. And I'm getting mad at the mother the whole time. This is such bad parenting. And in the end, the kid comes in. He hasn't found what he's trying to look for, and he throws a temper tantrum. He starts screaming and yelling at his mother. And his mother, in her own grief, is crying. And all of a sudden, there's a revelation. We find out that the mother knew the entire time. The mother figured out his system of who he was going to visit, when he was going to visit them, and went there before he got there to make sure they weren't some kind of mass murderer. And she would tell them the story. My son lost his father in the World Trade Center. And he has this key, and he's just coming. Would you just kind of humor him? Would you take him in and allow him to ask questions? And we find out that the mother was involved in the story the whole time. She says, do you think I would have let you run around New York City all by yourself? No, I've been here the entire time. I know. She saw her son. She had compassion. She was helpful. She responded. And it was all generated out of what? Her love. And I see a picture of God in that. I think that sometimes we think that we're on our own, but this Trinitarian God says, you're not on your own. I'm with you. I'm compassionate. I'm helpful. God compassionately responded to our lost condition with himself.